Hmm. So, interesting idea. Instead of using song mode on the MPC, why not just use track view and build a song that you can actually see on the grid, which is what most of the DAWs do anyway. You can always see the grid and see where your regions are, where you can move your regions to. You know, you can actually imagine or reimagine the song in different ways. And within song mode on the MPC, it doesn't really help out that much. You know, you have all the sequences stacked up, but you know, you don't really have the view, the capability of seeing your song and seeing how it is built, how it is arranged from the beginning to the end. So it kind of lacks on that visual side, and that doesn't really work for me. So I tend not to use song mode that much. I use it now and again to kind of get a feel of how things work, but to actually build a song, I always tend to go back to Logic and arrange my stuff in Logic. But with the 2.0 now coming, it might change it. It might be a cool way to actually create songs within track view. So what we're gonna do now is just we're gonna go with that question: can we build songs in track view? So I'm gonna attempt to kind of build a song within track view. Okay, and I think it actually works. So let's go track view. Where is the track view? Here it is, track view. Let me clear this bottom. So we get programs down here, but we don't want to see that. So we're just gonna click that, and we actually have the track view of all the tracks that are being used at the moment. So I have 4 tracks being used. It seems like I already have some editing. You see that red spot right there? I think that's track mute, some track mute that has been done. Is it? Yeah, I think it is. Yeah, so you can actually see the track mutes as well, and that's pretty cool. And you can move them about, and you can mute your tracks if you want. So track view, it isn't all that bad. The only thing about track view that I don't like is that you don't have a specific region that you can grab and move around. So you can move stuff around, definitely you can, but it's not as intuitive as it would be like in other softwares. But anyway, let's try this out. So I just want to choose. Let me see if I can do this within track view. So I want to choose. Actually, I want to choose another sequence. Yeah, there we go. I want sequence 1, and this is what we're going to be working with. This is the beat. Okay, so that's kind of like one of the sequences. I have another sequence which is the. Actually, I'm gonna name them so we can. Gonna be easier for us to. So I'm just gonna call it this one, the verse, whatever. And then there's another one which might be this one. Okay, and let me hear this one. Okay, so this is the chorus 1, and then this one is chorus 2. Okay, and I'm just going to be working with these three sequences, so it's kind of easier to do. So it's a video, right? I'm doing a video. I don't want to waste too much time, so let's do it. Blah 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 blah. Let me grab a track view. Let's go to verse 1. Okay, so we're here in track view mode. I got my 8 bars. You know, I'm just gonna try to build a little bit of the song. Like if I was arranging the song, not gonna waste too much time. So I got 8 bars. Okay. First of all, I'm actually gonna go into main view, and I'm gonna go. I'm just gonna increase the total amount of bars to 80 or something, just so I have space to work. Okay, and I'm gonna go back into track view, and I'm gonna actually zoom a little bit out. Okay, so what we need to do to edit, we need to go into region edit, get the snap to 4 because it's easier to grab stuff. And basically I'm just gonna grab this, I'm gonna copy it, and I'm gonna paste it. Okay, just paste it right there, and it's done. Okay, just be sure to put the playhead where you want to paste the stuff, and that's it. So what I'm gonna do now, I have 16 bars of the verse, and I want to add the chorus after this. So this is pretty basic. We're gonna go into chorus 1. Okay, so always be careful with something. The drum programs that are set to each track, you need to be careful with that, because if you copy in from one track that has a different program, so you're going to have sound issues because you basically copying the MIDI, but you're not copying the program. So after copying the MIDI to the track, you need to be sure that you set the right program for that track. Okay, so here we go. Drum on track 1, new sample, track 2, bass 3, new sample 1. So new sample 1, and then new sample 2. That's 5. Okay, so if you go into verse, get out. So we go into verse. You got the drums, sample, bass, and new sample 1. That's right, but we're missing a track right here. Okay, so we're actually gonna put all the tracks in viewing mode, and we're gonna choose this to 2. Okay, and now we can actually undo that and get the track ready to copy. So back to the sequence that we just created. So this is really cool because you can always jump to new sequences, lay down ideas, and then copy them to the main track. That's kind of like what we're doing, but I've already put down all the ideas. So let's copy everything. Remember to keep the snap at 4. Highlight, command, copy. Let's go back to the verse again. Put the playhead at the spot. Be sure to click the track, and then go Command V. And you got all the MIDI data written. But remember that you always need to put the sample, the program on the track. So always keep in mind that. So everything's cool. Drum, new sample, bass, new sample 1, new sample 2. And that's exactly what it's on this sequence. Okay, drum, sample, bass, sample 1, sample 2. So we've copied that. We don't need to come back to this sequence again because everything's already on the other sequence. But we need to go and copy chorus 2, right? And let's see if there was any changes in this. No, but we do have a mute. So it means like this track isn't actually working on this this sequence. All the other issues that I've talked about, programs assigned to tracks, it's all the same. So drum, sample, bass, sample 1, sample 2. That's cool. That's correct. But we're going to copy everything because there might be some changes to this I'm not aware of. What I'm going to do though is going to copy it. Okay, it's a bit it's weird because if you highlight it and keep the mouse here, I don't think you actually copying it. So if you put the mouse over that, you need to hover it, and now command, you see the plus sign, and copy, it turns red, and that means that you have actually copied. So let's go into verse. That's where we're building our song. Playhead, touch the first track that you want to copy the first MIDI. So you don't want to touch here. You want to touch on the first track, because that's where the first track that you copy the sequence from is going to actually get copied. Okay, whatever. Sorry for my English. And here we go. We just Command V, done. So at this point we've done it. We've copied everything into one track. Let's play it and see how it sounds. But see that this one right here, it's supposed to be deleted because it's on mute in this track, right? So that's muted right there. So track 2, we need to actually, or we can mute it or we can just delete it. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to actually delete this. So 4 bars. I'm just going to press delete and they're done. They're out of here. So cool. So what we're going to do now, so this is the thing that kind of, it's not really good within the track view, is that it gets really confusing, all these dots. You know, that's the downside of actually working with track view. You know, I hope they're going to change this within 2.0 and we can actually have regions with colors. That will be really helpful. So what I'm going to do now is actually I'm going to copy these sequences. So that's where it ends right there. Let's do this until 1, hit copy, put the playhead right there, touch the first sequence that you want to start the copying, press Command V, and that's done. So we're building, okay. So I'm gonna zoom in right here a little bit. Whoa, what's going on? That's too much. There's no command for zoom in as well, so that's a downside. Here we go. Oh. So touch play, you not play start. Okay, I want to delete the first 2 bars on the drums, so delete that. Let's listen. Let's zoom into this. I want to do something here. So what I'm going to do is let's go into regions. I want to delete this. Okay, I'm going to delete that. I'm going to copy this one. Copy, paste it right here, and let's listen to this. Okay, so what happened is we got that tiny snare right there. You see that? Let's go into if you want to open this right now, you can actually see the drums right down here, and this is really helpful as well. Let's try to see where the snare is. So I suppose it's this one right here. Okay, delete that. Wait. Yep, that was the one. Let's delete that and let's listen. Nope. Let's delete that one. Let's listen to that again. Be sure to press play and not play start, or else you're going to start from the beginning. Okay, so I think I've kind of covered everything that needs to be covered within the video. This is cool to work here because you can just go ahead and touch track 2, and then you see all the MIDI down here. It's pretty quick to work with, and you can just go about and rearrange stuff that you want to just move forward or backward. You have the time correction right here, so if you want to use time correction, it's right there. And you can set track lengths as well down here, and if you just want to pop it off of the screen, you can do and just keep working within track view. Cool thing that would be available, it's it would be like commands to zoom in and out instead of just coming here and using this tool to zoom in and out, and have regions with colors so you can move them about easy. And that's it. So you just keep building songs like this, and it's a bit confusing, but it kind of works. And that was track view versus song mode. So which one do you think works better? Let me know. And thanks for watching the video. If you have any questions, feel free to ask, subscribe, put the like button, and I'll see you on the next video.